Oh, welcome back to Veteran Revivals. I'm Art, your veteran idiot. This is Earl. We just finished up preparation for Hot Rod Power Tour, except it just keeps falling apart. Everything I replace on it, something else falls apart. This morning, I was trying to get out of here pretty early to get over and take a look at Scrappy, because it's got problems. But I couldn't get out of here because the window was falling out of the channel. The little plastic wheel that holds onto the regulator that slides around in the track, well, the clip broke off of that, and so the regulator pops out of the track and the window drops down in there. And I didn't want to shatter inside the door, so I got it kind of rigged in there right now, and I'll deal with it later. It is 1.5 million degrees outside, so let's just get over there and look at Scrappy. I need a hat. Oh, good old Scrappy. I gave this thing so many compliments, so many accolades and everything else like that, and then stuff happened. So here's the backstory. I had been spending a long time trying to convince the wifey to go for a ride in this thing, and she wanted nothing to do with it. I don't know if it's because she saw how disgusting it was when we first picked it up, but she wants nothing to do with this car. She thinks it's gonna fall apart. Not mean, just she doesn't want to get in it. So I finally convinced her to go get in it, and we were gonna go out on a date. And we're going, everything's good, and about a mile into the date, after I had convinced her over and over and over again that this car was great and I could drive it across the country, it would do perfectly, I look down and the Pro Dash is flashing at me over by the oil pressure, and it shows 7, and then 6, and then 5, and then 4, and then it went into the negatives. I'm like, that's really weird. Give it a little bit of gas, jumps up to 20, and then starts dropping down again. I'm like, oh, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna pull over and check it. And then she looks over and sees the flashing light and says, hey, that light's flashing. So there's no hiding it now. So I pull over, there's no clattering. I shut it off, looking at everything. I had just pressure washed the inside of this engine bay so that it was nice and clean and everything. Now I'm looking at this, the oil pressure is down here, right here. And it's a Amazon version of the Holley pressure sensor, 0 to 100 PSI that I put on there. And so it's on the regular log. It's plugged in, it's fine, and I can't see anywhere where we're leaking oil, lost oil, or anything else like that. It's not overheating, staying at 176 degrees, which is usually where it stays. So I'm like, what the heck? I start it back up, and still no clattering going on from the valve train. Everything seems fine. There's no squeaking, there's no knocking, nothing like that. Get back in it. Oil pressure still like -8. So at this point, I'm like, oh, it's gotta be a sensor issue. Maybe I got it wet and now it doesn't work or something like that. We start driving, and every time you get on the throttle, it comes up to like 20 pounds and then it drops back down. And I'm like, it's hot and she's with me, and we got AC, and there's not much between us and the shop. So I'm like, I'm just gonna drive it there, and it is what it is. If it's lost oil pressure and we burn up bearings and stuff like that, that's just the way it's gonna be. So air conditioning's rolling, we're nice and cool, we're driving, and then the AC shuts off completely. No power on it. So none of the knobs work, nothing. It is shut off completely. This has the Vintage Air AC in it that we swapped over. So now we got no AC and no oil pressure. Like, mint. It doesn't ever come back on. And so we get back and park it. And now, here we are to figure out if we actually have no oil pressure and if the AC will come back on, if maybe there's an issue with the module, because it got really, really, really cold inside the car and then shut off. So maybe it just froze up or something. I gotta figure that out. But the biggest problem is this. So let's try and dive into this thing and see what we can figure out with this by starting it first and seeing if we got oil pressure. What I forgot to do was open the door while I was doing all that talking, air this out. It is quite literally, and I'm not exaggerating, probably 180 degrees inside the car right now. Ooh, by the way, I sanded the bed on Earl and gave it the same engine oil ATF treatment. Looks real nice. I may do these too, I'm not sure. And maybe just another coat of Danish oil. Back to the Inferno. Oh my God, you can just, it's like opening an oven. You can just feel the heat coming out of there. For those of you thinking of coming to Arizona, don't ever do it. It's so hot. You would be so miserable. Don't look at the beauty and the fact that our winters are beautiful. It's so hot in the summer. Don't come. Don't come take up our spaces. Oh, all right, okay. Ow. Ooh, the seat is literally burning my... Okay, here we go. See that little flashy light down there in the corner? Negative pressure. It's just sitting here. Let's see what we got. Trying to make me a liar with this 50 pounds of oil pressure. I tell you what, I really hope that it was just some water down in the plug and that pressure sensor, and that was the only issue. But I had 50 pounds of oil pressure when I started the trip the other night. So I guess the next best thing is to start driving this thing around and see if it comes back. Ooh, let's turn on the air conditioning and see if that works. Cold, cold, high. Well, the fan came back on. There we go. Let's see how long that lasts too. It is so hot. Good Lord. So of course, so far so good. Everything appears to be working as it should. Sorry for the glare on there. As soon as we turn the other direction, you'll be able to see it better. But let's get it down into a lower RPM. 50 pounds. I didn't see anywhere near that before. Like I said, it was negative numbers. AC is blowing cold. I hope this entire video is a disappointment and everything is just fine. Because man, that would be such a pain. We do have the other block in the shop. Maybe we could just send it out and do a stroker motor or something like that. But I have a feeling that once this engine comes out, it'll probably be replaced with something with a bow tie on it. Boring! But let's not jinx it now. Let's drive out towards the lake and see what we get, see what everything looks like. So the fan has just kicked down. It started getting really cold again, and now the fan is kicked down to a low, like barely even blowing. I don't know what the story is with this thing. Actually, I think, yep, it shut off completely again. I'm gonna have to try and reach out to Vintage Air and see if they know what kind of troubleshooting I can do. That sucks. It's only been on for about 5 minutes. Just the point where it just started to get really cold and now it's shut off and I'm already sweating. Tubers are heading to the river. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. That river's cold. Even after it's gone through 3 lakes, Roosevelt, Roosevelt, Apache Canyon, and Saguaro. So it starts at Roosevelt and then comes through 3 lakes to get to this river, into Salt River. And it's still pretty cold, even with 100 and something degrees outside right now. But I definitely don't blame them for wanting to go jump on a tube and cruise down the river. Well, we drove all the way out here. About half of it was without AC. We are sitting here idling, 180 degrees with both fans on, 29, 28 pounds of oil pressure, and it was 44, 45 pounds of oil pressure the entire way here at like 12 to 1400 RPM. So I'm gonna say that was a fluke and there was water in the sensor and everything is good to go. I'm gonna get out of the car I've got the back waterfall going on, and I think maybe we'll walk down to the river and put our feet in the river, or hang low, or one of the two. Try and cool down a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks super inviting. Now I just gotta walk somewhere to get down there. One thing about cruising around out here in the desert and all the bushes and everything, you gotta look out for nope ropes. The ones with the little baby rattles on the end. Suckers will get you. Oh yeah, let's just take that path down. There's a lot of... Almost went down, guys. That was almost it. Would have been the end of the veteran idiot. Been rolling down the hill. A lot of algae out there today. As I was saying before, this water is cold. It is really cold. So we probably won't be dipping the hang low down in this, but it sure is beautiful. Oh, man down in the kayak over there. My feet are already going numb in this water. It is almost June, and this water, I'm telling you, it's gotta be like maybe 50 degrees. Maybe. It's like numbing my legs right now, but it feels so good. So beautiful out here. Don't come and visit. You definitely don't want to check out the Salt River. Not worth it at all. Terrible. Worst you've ever seen. So beautiful. Look at these freaking cliffs. Camera does not do it justice. These things are ridiculously huge. And it's such a wide angle camera. I'll actually post a picture of like a regular picture so you can see the size of this. All right, I think I'll hang out in the shade over here for a little bit and get my zen back before we head back into the car with no AC and just hang out. There are wild horses around here, by the way, a lot of them. And if you do come to visit, don't go up to them. Bad things are gonna happen. They look cute, they look docile, they will punch you over this river without a second thought. Just one more ooh and ah before I take off from this spot. This is a beautiful spot. Maybe a little romantic picnic in this area. We could sit on that and swing our legs like Forrest Gump. I'm a romantic at heart, what can I say? It is really beautiful right in this spot though. I'm sure there are a ton of people here all the time, but considering it is Wednesday just before noon, it's desolate. Also, have I ever told you guys that I hate people? Well, in case you were wondering, I hate people. Well, we have survived our desert journey. Let's get back. Ooh, we got other stuff to do and call Vintage Air and see WTF. Maybe we should do an oil change in the future. I think we put 1030 in here. Maybe it needs just a little bit more. And then we can pull the filter and cut it open and see what's going on in that. It's definitely not reading -8 like it was last time. I really don't have any concern other than maybe we've lost a little bit of weight in the oil or viscosity in the oil from heat or something. I don't know. Yeah, it gets up to like 50 something pounds when you're driving, so I don't know. We'll see what maybe an oil change does it for it. We're not going to do that today though. So I called up the tech support. Their technicians are super busy helping other customers, so I left a message and we'll see if they'll call back. Hopefully it's something easy. Hopefully I don't have to pull the whole thing out if the fan is overheating or the module or something like that. There is a little brain or ECU that bolts to the side that's similar to the Terminator X. Maybe it's something simple as that, or it's the actual switch panel. I don't know. Hopefully it's something simple. Maybe they can point me in the right direction and we'll get this figured out, because right now it's getting hot again and not having that sucks. But either way, I'm sorry today's video is a bust and Scrappy lives on to fight another day. I know you guys are super disappointed. I'm glad, and now I can start saying again that this thing is just super fun to drive. It's back there behind Not Mint. You can see the roof somewhere. Let me get my coordination right there. And it's just super fun to drive. If you don't have a Foxbody, you should have one. If you have a Foxbody and it's on jack stands, go put a junkyard motor in it until you can get your project finished, and then you can throw that engine in. Drive the freaking thing. These things are ridiculously fun to drive, and they shouldn't be sitting on jack stands. Just some motivation for you. I appreciate all you guys watching. As soon as I find out from Vintage Air what they think it is, I will update you guys and we will all know, and that will be fixed, hopefully, because like I said, it's hot. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have fun. Don't forget to check out the merch.